A man found $1 million hidden in his closet. When he opened the door, even more cash fell out. There was so much money that he had to bury it in his yard. But while digging, he found another huge pile of cash that someone had buried just a week earlier. To keep his money safe, he moved his family to a small, quiet town with only 300 people. But 2 months later, the tiny town had 30 new private banks. One bank had 10 million, another had 50 million. The man couldn't even keep track of his own money anymore. It was coming in so fast that he couldn't hide it all. He created over 20 fake companies in the town to store the cash. Even homeless people and old men sweeping the streets became CEOs of these fake companies. Still, it wasn't enough. He hid money in his barn, where it started to rot and grow mold. His wife was miserable too. She couldn't even find a pair of shoes because every shoebox was stuffed with cash. She bought dozens of suitcases just to store more money. At home, they had 3 tons of gold, leaving no space for her makeup. She argued with her husband all the time, even while carrying stacks of cash. But just 2 months earlier, the man, Ryan, was just a regular pilot. To make extra money, he started smuggling rare goods between countries on his flights. He thought it would help pay the bills, but the CIA caught him. When they showed him the evidence, Ryan tried to act innocent, but the CIA didn't arrest him. Instead, they offered him a deal: work for them. The CIA had a lot of power, but there were things they couldn't do themselves. They needed someone like Ryan, who had a clean record, to handle those tasks. They gave him a small private plane, which made Ryan excited. He didn't care about the money. He just loved the plane. The CIA told him to keep the mission secret and gave him freedom to operate however he wanted. Ryan's first job was to fly over a rebel base and take photos. While doing this, he was attacked by armed forces. Even though it was dangerous, Ryan loved the thrill. Every time he escaped death, he screamed with excitement. After each mission, he'd change back into his pilot uniform and go home like nothing happened. His wife never suspected a thing. Each time Ryan handed over the photos, the CIA paid him well. They were happy with his work and gave him special treatment. Ryan told his bosses he might need a lot of money for future missions. They told him to do whatever he needed. This was exactly what Ryan wanted. He became even more ambitious. The CIA gave him a file to deliver to a warlord in Panama. The warlord would sell information to the CIA in exchange for money. After a few deals, Ryan's income grew fast. But it wasn't until a local drug lord noticed him that Ryan became extremely rich.